Okay, the new state paradox says that if you were to add a new state or a new district or a new body that was to be represented to your voting system, then if you should add a proportionate amount of representatives, and that shouldn't cause any of the other states to lose representatives. Okay, so an example was, I think when Oklahoma was added to the Union, we checked out their population, and the House of Representatives had 386 representatives before they were added to the Union, and then they had 391 representatives after they were added to the Union. So Oklahoma got 5 representatives. Okay, so that increased the size of the House of Representatives. So when they recalculated using whatever voting method they were using, what actually happened was New York lost a representative. Okay, so the same number of representatives were available, but because they just added 5 more representatives to the group because of a new state, because of a new category, the addition of the new state actually made the recalculation take away a representative from New York, and I think it gave it to Maine. And actually, with a lot of these stories, Maine, at least with 2 of them, Maine is the beneficiary of these biased voting methods. Okay, so we got a district task force with 8 members created from conservatives and liberals with seats apportioned according to the number of citizens supporting each party using Hamilton's apportionment method. So the Liberal Party is 6,852, Conservative has 5,980, and then we've got 3,281 independents in the district. So before, there was just the Liberal and Conservative Party that were created in the 8-person task force. Okay, so maybe 4 were Liberal, 4 were Conservative. Actually, why don't we find that out before? How many did each get? So we first need the standard divisor, which is where you take the total population, 6,852 plus 5,980. The total population is 12,832, and we have an 8-member task force. So it means you need 1,604 people to get 1 member in the task force as your representative. So the Liberal Party had 6,852 divided by 1,604 representatives. So we got 4.27. And the Conservative group had, Conservatives had 5,980 supporters. 5,980 supporters divided by the 1,604, the standard divisor. So we got 3.73. Okay, so that means with Hamilton's method, 4 go to the Liberals, 3 go to the Conservatives, and the remaining 1 that needs to add up to make 8 members total for the task force goes to the one with the highest decimal, the highest fraction left over. So we get 1 down to the Conservatives. So 4 and 4. But then they go back and they say, okay, wait, there's 3,281 independents. So that means we need to recalculate, okay? Whoops. We got to redo the whole thing now with independents. So there's a new population, 6,852 plus 5,980 plus 3,281 of 16,113. And then they add 2 seats to the council, so now there's 10 members in the council. So our new apportionment is the new standard divisor 1611.3. So you need about 1,611 people in order to get 1 representative. So now we can do the Liberals again, the Conservatives again, and now we have the Independents, a new state, a new group. So the Liberals have 6,852 divided by 1611.3. So 4.25 for the Liberals. Conservatives still had 5,980 divided by the new standard divisor because of the new state we added, 3.71. And then the Independents, 3,281 divided by 1611.3, got 2.04. And if you use Hamilton's apportionment method, look, we got 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 2 is 9. We have 9 for the integers, so that remaining one member needs to go to the one with the highest decimal. So we got 4, 4, and 2. The new states paradox did not occur because adding an additional state did not cause either of these two categories to decrease in their number of representatives. If we redid it the second time using Hamilton's method, and this changed to a 3 and this changed to a 5, then that's exhibiting the new states paradox, okay? Because adding an additional state proportionally caused a decrease in the conservative group in that example. But since they're the same, we would say which party seems unfairly advantaged? None of them.